for more students brings many changes to Purdue University in 1963. Enrollment tops the 17,000 mark for the first time, and the forecast is for still greater enrollment. New construction is the most visible sign of the changes. Other, more important changes are taking place inside the campus buildings and in buildings all over the state. Purdue meets the challenge in varied ways, always with one aim in mind: to maintain and surpass the standards of excellence that have always been the hallmark of a Purdue education. Part of the new look in Purdue education is the expansion of extension campuses located in the main population centers of the state. These campuses serve two purposes. They enable students to get the first 2 years of their education while still living at home. At the same time, they serve the needs of local industry. Special closed-circuit television networks connect the extension campuses with the main campus. Lectures or complete courses can be given simultaneously at the main campus and the extension campuses. This television network also connects the Purdue and Indiana campuses, thus economically expanding course offerings at both universities. Local faculty members lead recitation sections, giving students a chance to discuss problems raised by the television lecturers. More and more classes are being taught in large lecture sections to give more students the benefit of the knowledge and experience of senior faculty members. Carefully investigating the possibilities of independent study using such advances in education as programmed instruction and tape-recorded lectures. The freshman lab in botany is open from 7:30 in the morning until 10:30 at night. Students come in at their convenience, take as much or as little time as they need to complete the week's assignment. The central idea behind all of these developments is always the same: better education for Purdue students. An important part of the students' education takes place in laboratories all over the campus. Students working together with faculty members learn that there is more knowledge than can be found in books. They learn that there are still more questions than answers, and learn to give answers of their own. Can a computer be taught to understand human speech? Attempts at answering this question for the United States Air Force are being carried forward in a corner of the Electrical Engineering Building. What are the characteristics of erosive burning in a jet engine? We don't expect all the answers, but we'll know more upon completion of a series of experiments in the Jet Propulsion Center. What are the most effective shieldings against nuclear radiation? What are the efficient forms of power distribution in a reactor? The new low-power nuclear reactor, the first in Indiana, will help to give answers to these questions. Each answer brings with it more questions. While finding the answers, students contribute to the knowledge of our universe and prepare themselves for the future in an increasingly complex world. Along with the price of everything else, the price of an education has been steadily going up. The cost of an education has more than tripled in the past 20 years. With each increase, more students find it harder to continue in school. The overwhelming majority of students work during vacations to pay some of the costs. A great many others work at various jobs throughout the school year. If they're lucky, they get jobs that relate to their vocational goals, or they can study on the job. For the rest, it's just work. Work never killed anybody, but after-school jobs take time. Time that could be spent on the real job of being a student. The pressures of schoolwork make it almost impossible for any student to support himself. If he's to get an education, a student must receive assistance from someplace. Last year, over 700 students were helped by grants from the Purdue Alumni Scholarship Foundation. Foundation funds are contributed by Purdue alumni and friends all over the world. 60% of the contributions were for less than $10. All of the contributions were in grateful appreciation of an education at Purdue University. Retiring dean of the graduate school and his successor, former head of the Department of Animal Science, inspect the new graduate house. Located south of the Memorial Union, this unique facility is designed to provide accommodations for the specific needs of graduate students. Adjacent to the graduate house, construction has started on the new Krannert Graduate School of Industrial Administration. An outgrowth of the old School of Industrial Management, this new school is a pioneer in graduate education of engineers and scientists for administrative responsibilities. Mutual problems are discussed by the deans of the newest schools on campus. The fastest growing school, the Old School of Science, Education, and Humanities, is this year being split into two schools to foster stronger training in all of these important fields. Rain fails to dampen the spirits of the more than 3,000 4-H members and guests who gather for dedication of the new 4-H Leadership Training Center on the site of the old Ross Camp. Once used for civil engineering training, the camp continues to serve by making possible an intensified program of youth leadership training. Retiring after 46 years of service, the director of the Bureau of Information takes his successor on a tour of campus landmarks. The new general manager of the Purdue Research Foundation and his predecessor check construction progress at McClure Park. Located near the campus on Bypass Highway 52, Purdue's Industrial Research Park enables industry to take advantage of a favorable environment for research and development. McClure Park, a growing symbol of the wide-ranging changes in education and technology. Homecoming weekend. But rain or shine, decorations are part of homecoming. Someone's idea of an appropriate decoration adorns the side of the partially completed graduate house. One more day for final polish on Saturday's show. Visiting alumni and friends get their first chance to see the new Golden Girl. After the game, there's still time to view decorations or stop over to the alumni office to catch up with the latest news, or take care of a little business, or just chat with old friends. Gala Week is greeted by a bright, clear sun. In time-honored fashion, representatives of all the anniversary classes gather to pay homage at John Purdue's grave. Despite a full program, there's plenty of time for sightseeing, greeting old friends, a band concert, or continuing unfinished debates. And then it's all over. But there'll be other times, other weekends, other chances to renew the spirit that is Purdue. The Reamer Club adds a new wrinkle to a traditional activity. Booster balloons, sold to support the Boilermaker Special, add a festive touch to this year's Cord Parade. To meet the needs of a growing student body, 2 new sororities are invited to establish chapters on the Purdue campus. Alpha Phi honors its new actives at a reception. The first group of AO Pi actives celebrate their initiation. What's behind the green door? Asked the members of Farmhouse Fraternity and Alpha Delta Phi sorority. What is behind the green door? A serious purpose lies behind the green door. It is one of 20 booths for the Greek Week Penny Carnival, which helps raise more than $4,000 for Campus Chest, Purdue's version of the United Fund. Even in their frivolous moments, Purdue students remember that they belong to a larger community. Campaigns for student office are spurred on by the example of Birch Bayh Jr., president of the senior class of 1951, who this year became the first Purdue alumnus elected to the United States Senate. The campaign is just the background. It's up to the voters to make their choice. Win or lose, a valuable lesson in democracy for all.
Hello, Purdue fans. This is Johnny DeCamp bringing you play-by-play the rousing last minutes at the Purdue-Michigan State game. Purdue leads 10-9 in the last quarter with 3:37 left to go. The Spartans ball, 4th down, 4 to go. Here's a quick pitch over to George Sames, number 40. He cuts back in. He's the 25, the 20, and down on the 17-yard line. The Spartans are in field goal position now, and 3 points is all they need. Quick pitch over to Lincoln, number 26, who fumbles but recovers immediately. Pitch off to Lincoln, going through the middle, and he's in the clear, and at the 10, pushed down to the 5-yard line, and the flag is out. Purdue gets another chance to save it with a holding penalty called against Michigan State. 2:22 left to go. Purdue 10, Michigan State 9. Janka, number 25, rolls out to the left to throw. Gets a real rush. Gets inside, fumbles, fallen on by Purdue. Boilermakers now need 1 first down to run out the game. Hogan, number 12, takes the ball, dives in, but stopped dead on the line of scrimmage. The give this time is to Walker, number 38. He's up to the 45, the 50. He may go all the way. The 35, the 30, running hard, the 20, the 15, the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. Walker again. He drives ahead, hit at the 5 and stops. Purdue's not in the clear yet. Keep your eyes on Hogan, number 12. Fakes to Walker, passes to Bloom, almost picked off by the Spartans. Snagged by Bloom, who's driven out of bounds. Still 10-9 Purdue. Given to Walker, he drives ahead. Does he make it? He does. Touchdown. Touchdown for Purdue with 38 seconds left to play. Kick for extra point is good. 3 more plays and it's all over. 17-9, Purdue on top.
Hail, all hail to old Purdue, the pride of all the West. We'll sing out the story and we'll tell out the glory of the school we love the best. Then hail, all hail to old Purdue, our alma mater true, and we'll ever stand every heart and hand for the honor of old Purdue. Come along, let us join in the song. Hail to old Purdue. On the wall back he stands with her welcoming hand as an alma mater true. Far and wide she's our own Hoosier pride, ever loyal will be. So we'll sing it out and we'll raise a shout for our university. Then hail, all hail to old Purdue, the pride of all the West. We'll sing out the story and we'll tell out the glory of the school we love the best. Then hail, all hail to old Purdue, our alma mater true, and we'll ever stand every heart and hand for the honor of old Purdue. Hail, hail to old Purdue, all hail to our old golden flag. Hail, hail to old Purdue, our friendship may she never lack. Ever grateful, ever true, thus we raise our songs anew. All the days we spent with you, all hail our old Purdue. To your call once more we rally, alma mater, hear our praise. Where the Wabash spreads its valley filled with joy, our voices raise. From the sky in swelling echoes come the cheers that tell the tale of victories and our heroes. Ever do we sing all hail. Hail, hail to old Purdue, all hail to our old golden flag. Hail, hail to old Purdue, our friendship may she never lack.